reason?
Okay, these are pictures of the bilateral that took place between Prime Minister Modi and President Xi Jinping. Look at the pictures, and if we can keep rolling those pictures. There's the handshake between the two and the delegation level talks on the side of India. Prime Minister accompanied with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. We also have other leaders, and this is the moment when the two leaders came face to face. Xi Jinping inviting Prime Minister for the handshake in front of the flags. Prime Minister came with his hand extended for the handshake, and Xi Jinping guiding him to the flags. These are the delegations, respective delegations. We identified some more of the people. And on the Chinese side, I can't see Wang Yi. Wang Yi is there, yes, of course, the foreign minister and the interlocutor of the president for the boundary talks. He's the one who has been talking to both Jaishankar and Doval. And he's present there in the delegation talks that took place. Lasted for about 50 minutes. That's a huge one, and we have to discuss that because the original time allotted for the bilateral was 30 minutes, went on for 45 minutes, and then it has gone on for longer. Let me just give you an idea of how long these talks have gone on. And the talks started exactly at 5:32 p.m. India time, and the talks concluded at 6:20 p.m. or 6:18 p.m. India time. Karan, can you help me calculate how much this amounts to? From effectively 5:30 to 6:20 is 50 minutes, and reduce 4 minutes from that. So that's about 46 minutes. 46 minutes of bilateral talks taking place between the two sides. Prime Minister Modi and President Xi Jinping leading, and that's a lot of time meeting for the first time. Okay, let's...
Important for both sides to have more communication and cooperation, properly handle differences and disagreements, and to facilitate each other's pursuit of development aspirations. It's also important for both sides to shoulder our international responsibility, set an example for boosting the strength and unity of the developing countries, and to contribute to promoting multipolarization and democracy in international relations.
我愿同总理先生就两国关系和共同关心的问题交换意见。
Mr. Prime Minister, I'm prepared to exchange views with Your Excellency on our bilateral relationship and issues of mutual interest.
Excellency, आपसे मिलकर खुशी है और जैसा आपने कहा 5 साल के बाद हमारी फॉर्मल मीटिंग हो रही है। हमारा मानना है कि भारत और चीन के संबंधों का महत्व केवल हमारे लोगों के लिए ही नहीं, लेकिन वैश्विक शांति, स्थिरता और प्रगति के लिए भी हमारे संबंध बहुत अहम है। एक्सेलेंसी, सीमा पार पिछले 4 वर्षों में उत्पन्न हुए मुद्दों पर बनी सहमति का हम स्वागत करते हैं। सीमा पर शांति और स्थिरता बनाए रखना हमारी प्राथमिकता रहनी चाहिए। म्यूचुअल ट्रस्ट, म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट और म्यूचुअल सेंसिटिविटी हमारे संबंधों का आधार बने रहना चाहिए। आज इन सभी विषयों पर बात करने का अवसर मिला है। मुझे विश्वास है कि हम खुले मन से बातचीत करेंगे और हमारी चर्चा कंस्ट्रक्टिव होगी। धन्यवाद।
तो दोनों नेताओं के बीच ये मुलाकात हुई है रूस के शहर।
Play out again. Play out again. All right, so those were opening comments by the respective leaders, President Xi Jinping of China and Prime Minister Modi of India. Prime Minister there underscoring that India and China relationship is important for world peace, prosperity and stability, and that really gives you an idea of why this meeting is happening after 5 years. We also saw Xi Jinping, Karan, mention about how the two countries should come together to promote multipolarity and democracy in international relations and should shoulder international responsibility. So I think the Chinese have a broader agenda while India, because remember, Prime Minister in his first statement itself said that we welcome what has happened on the border issue up and in the last few days, and he brought it up front and talked about why the border is important, that we discuss it with an open mind and threadbare, and he said that this is an opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. And Abhishek, let's understand this. India hasn't relented on any of its stances. Throughout these 4 years, India has kept its patience, and today it's China that needs it far more than India to actually strike a friendly note with India. China today finds it isolated at many fronts. It is staring at a recession. It is seeing the growing strength of the Quad, and with probably a Trump re-election looming large, it also stares at tariffs, which have continued, by the way, under the Joe Biden regime also. So China needs India in every sense as a trading partner, where it enjoys a trade surplus of close to $100 billion. And also because the world today, in terms of supply chain, has been looking at China plus one. So China cannot afford to have a hostile relationship with India.
The Chinese are scared that this in China plus one strategy could have harmed them, and India was that plus one, so why not have it on our side?